So much of what the left does in the name of helping the black community actually hurts it, and some would say this is true of critical race theory. Please explain critical race theory and whether you think it helps or hurts the black community.
So critical race theory is the soft bigotry of low expectations for black Americans.
Ooh.
Actually, it says that no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, the system is against you and you can never measure up. And we're watching this all over America. In Oregon, they've taken away requirements for proficiency in reading, writing, and math. They've eliminated at most of your Ivy League institutes, including Harvard, the SAT scores. In New York City, they've done away with honor rolls. They've gotten rid of gifted and talented programs. Some of the largest educational systems in the country, San Diego County, Los Angeles County, Baltimore County, they're now eliminating test scores. And that is this notion that black people are so helpless that they can't do anything. And it's more damaging for people of faith. The foundation of faith is that there's redemption and forgiveness. But if white people are born evil and irredeemable, that means there is no religion. There is no redemption, and so then the church ceased to exist. And black people that embrace this, that's even more detrimental.
Right. Horace, what do you think about critical race theory and what it does to the black community?
Well, it's very destructive, and that's one of the reasons why in our blueprint, one of the things that we are asking for is a flat ban on the use of affirmative action in education and in hiring. We don't believe that in the 21st century that it's possible to just look at anyone's skin and decide, yes, you should be the professor, and yes, you should be the plumber. We think that there should be the ability of individuals to demonstrate a mastery of whatever the skill set is and let that be the basis for determining whether they get selected or not. Absolutely, we have gone too far in the name of racial equity in so many areas. We don't want employers going around telling their employees, if you're white, you're bad, and if you're black, you're good. That's actually the opposite of what a freedom civil rights agenda should look like. Martin Luther King said that we judge people not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. CRT does exactly the opposite.
Derek, do you think that the liberal agenda is trying to reverse the civil rights movement?
Yeah, and kind of because I think, first of all, history should be taught as it happened.
Yes.
Okay? And so with that being said, it's almost, I use the word hypocritical again because I look at how, okay, with this critical race theory that what they're being taught in these schools, but yet you take down every statue in America.
That's right.
And it's like, okay, you're trying to erase history that way, but you want to teach history this way. It is very confusing to the individual looking at, okay, what is this, what are we trying to do here? And think about it, you have several school systems, several states right now that have actually outlawed critical race theory being taught. There are three states right now, I think it's Idaho, and 2 other states that have outlawed, and you have 12 others right now that have legislation on the table to pass to ban critical race theory being taught in the schools because it's that detrimental to blacks, just to America in general, because it's teaching false narratives.
It is teaching false narratives, and it affects elections because it teaches you to think in a lower manner, in a less sophisticated manner.
Well, listen, think about this. We have a vice president that's an African American, right? We gave her a task to go deal with the border. Mm-hmm. They said that the Biden administration was setting her up for failure. Why? Because critical race theory says black people are not able to think analytically. Man. They're not able to problem solve.
So is that why she has been unsuccessful?
So she's unsuccessful because she's
incompetent.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's the truth.
We've got to run to a break, but we will be back with more from our panel. We'll be right back.